Welcome to Sri Matrika. I am your companion on this journey, and today we gather once again at the lotus feet of Lalita Mahatripura Sundari. In this space, we move beyond concepts to experience the Divine Mother as the very breath of our lives. Whether you are a long-time practitioner or a seeking soul, I'm honored to walk this path of silence, sound, and surrender with you. Let us explore her radiance together. We've looked above, below, around. Today, let us look at the clock of nature. Let us look at seasons. Nothing in nature stays the same forever. The forest changes its clothes 4 times a year. It knows when to grow and when to let go. For those of us walking this path, the seasons are a teacher of timing. They teach us that life is not a straight line, but a beautiful repeating circle. Nature begins its work in the dark. In winter, the trees look dead. The ground is hard. There are no flowers. But underneath the snow, there is a great deal of work happening. The roots are resting. Energy is being saved. In our lives, we have winter periods. These are times when nothing seems to be happening. We feel stuck. We feel like we aren't making any progress. But nature shows us that rest is not a waste of time. It is a requirement for growth. We cannot bloom all year long. Can we be patient with our own quiet times? Can we start trusting that even when we are still, we are preparing for a new spring? When the timing is right, the buds open. It is not a struggle, it is an explosion of life. Spring is the season of action. Summer is a season of fullness. The sun is high and the energy is everywhere. We have these seasons in our hearts too. There are times when we feel a sudden rush of inspiration. We have the energy to work, to create, and to share. During these times, we must act with joy, but we must also remember that summer is just a phase. We don't need to panic when the energy begins to fade. We just need to enjoy the heat while it is there. Are we fighting the natural rhythm of our energy, or are we riding the wave of the season we are in? Fall or autumn is perhaps the most beautiful teacher. The trees don't struggle to keep their leaves. They don't mourn the loss of their color. They turn the act of dying into a masterpiece. They let go with grace, knowing that they must become empty before they can be filled again. As we grow, we find that we must let go of certain things. Maybe it's an old version of ourselves. Maybe it is a dream that has changed. The divine teaches us that every ending is just the start of a rest. When we learn the autumn lesson, we stop fearing loss. We realize that letting go is just as holy as holding on. When we realize that releasing what is old, we make room for the new life that is already waiting in the roots. That brings a great satisfaction. The wheel turns, the snow melts, the flowers fall, and the earth continues its dance. Let us contemplate on the thought, what season am I in right now? Let us stop to judge our progress by how much we are blooming. Let us honor our winters as much as our summers. Let us trust that nature has a perfect schedule for our lives and everything happens in its own right time. Let us humbly bow down to Divine Mother, the Guru Tattva, and to all the physical gurus and family who support us through this journey. May we find peace in the change. May we trust the turning of the wheel. Sri Matre Namaha.